The multiverse is burning, the Speed Force is dying, and the only thing standing between existence and oblivion is Wally West. The Flashes run. They always have. But this time, they aren't just racing against time, they're running for reality itself. The Batman who laughs, twisted, merciless, a god of nightmares, has ascended, wielding the power of Dr. Manhattan to unravel existence itself. The Justice League is scattered. The Speed Force is dying. The multiverse bends, cracks, and begins to fall apart. Only one thing can stop him. The Mobius chair, and only the Flashes can deliver it. Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, Wally West, Ace West, 4 speedsters racing not just against time, but against death itself. And now the Darkest Knight is hunting the Flashes. Behind them, a legion of dark Flashes, corrupted echoes from the dark multiverse, rush forward, sent to burn the Speed Force away with every step. Ahead of them, a broken future. They push harder, faster, and then one by one, they fall. Until only Wally remains. Barry, with his last spark of speed, fuels Wally for one final push. The Mobius chair, the key to stopping this nightmare, is almost within reach. And then it happens. Memories surge, the first time he was hurled into the Speed Force. The world he loved, changing without him. The people he knew, forgetting him. Barry brought him back. Barry remembered him, but so much was lost. Relationships, friendships, identities, erased. Because of Dr. Manhattan. Wally chased the truth across dimensions, guided by Tempest Fuginaut. He sat in the Mobius chair. He took the last fragments of Manhattan's power. He was ready to fulfill his new purpose, until the Batman who laughs, with Perpetua's aid, stole the chair. Wally was left with nothing, but he was saved by Wonder Woman and reunited with old friends. But now, the Darkest Knight has risen, an entity beyond nightmares, hunting Wally to claim the last remnants of Manhattan's power. And so they run. Barry, Jay, Wally, Kid Flash. The Speed Force is dying, every step drains it further. Behind them, the Darkest Knight calls forth the Dark Flashes, warped echoes from the dark multiverse, burning the Speed Force away, tearing reality apart with every stride. Jay knows what has to be done. He's ready to stop running, but Barry stops him. No Flash left behind. Wally knows they're out of time, so he does the impossible. He utters an equation, a forgotten code, Johnny Quick's speed formula. Time freezes. For a moment they breathe, but the cost is steep. The Speed Force is spent. When time resumes, they will have nothing left. Barry is furious. Wally is defiant. The two clash. You should have trusted me. We had no choice. Jay and Wallace pull them apart. And then Wally sees it. A way to end this. The Mobius chair rejected the Batman who laughs. He lacked the anti-crisis energy. But Wally has it. If he can reclaim the chair, he can save them all. But that means turning back. Running into the storm. Barry resists, but Wally is done following. He enters the ruins of the Flash Museum. Memories haunt him. Statues of the past. A shrine to the legend he became. Barry follows. And in the quiet, Wally speaks a truth he's buried for years. Even after everything. I was always in your shadow. Barry hesitates. I never wanted that. I was scared to lose you again. A moment of understanding. And then, they run. But they are too late. As soon as they are out of the museum, all the speedsters, except Wally, are transformed into dark versions. The Darkest Knight is using his powers to corrupt the remaining Speed Force. As the time-blocking effect of Wally's formula wears off, they start running, this time toward the horde of dark Flashes, just as Wally suggested. Jay and Wallace soon have to stop, turning to fight and cover them. In the end, Barry tells Wally that he was right. Even when Wally reached a speed faster than Barry's, he was never the leader. He always followed. But this time, when Barry wanted to run from danger, Wally ignored him. He kept going, and he was right to do so. This time, Barry says, "You're the leader." Barry gives him his remaining Speed Force. The powers of the two Flashes combine, giving Wally one final boost as Barry remains behind, to fight, to hold the line, to buy him time. Resisting the attacks of the Dark Flashes, Wally pushes forward. Every muscle burns, every nerve screams. The Darkest Knight looms above. A single spark ignites. His suit changes, the old red returns, the symbol of the Flash family. He turns back to the Darkest Knight. "You want power?" Wally growls. "Come and take it." A final surge. With a last desperate push, Wally rips the Mobius chair from the Darkest Knight's grasp. A circle closes, flashpoint, rebirth, and now, here again, the Speed Force swallows him. He should be alone, but he isn't. Barry's voice cuts through. Not this time. And then, the impossible. The Speed Force does not take just one. It takes all of them. The Flash family is whole. Iris, Jai, Linda, Wallace, Bart, Jay, Barry, and Wally at the center. Home. But the war isn't over. The Darkest Knight still looms. The Speed Force won't shield them forever. As Wally, Barry, and Jay take the chair, preparing for the final sprint, Barry turns to Wally. "Lead the way, Wally." And so, for the fate of the multiverse itself, they run.